Leo had spent months preparing for this moment. Sleepless nights spent memorizing his resume until every line felt like a heartbeat. Rehearsed answers he'd muttered under his breath on the bus, in the shower, walking to the grocery store. A smile practiced over and over in the mirror until it looked natural instead of desperate. All of it had been building toward one thing. Apex Solutions wasn't just another company to him. It was the door to everything he'd worked for. The difference between the life he had and the life he wanted. That morning he woke up before his alarm, too nervous to stay in bed. He ironed his shirt twice. He checked his portfolio 3 times to make sure every document was in order. He looked at himself in the mirror one last time and told himself, "Today is the day." He stepped out onto the street with his heart already racing. He glanced at his watch, 9:55. The building was only 2 blocks away, close enough to make it if he hurried. He broke into a run, his breath catching, his pulse climbing, quietly repeating to himself, "I can still make it. I can still make it." Before we continue with this moving story, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Please drop your city or country in the comments below. Also, if you enjoy uplifting stories like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a new video. Then he saw her. A woman was sitting on the pavement, her bag torn open beside her, its contents scattered across the sidewalk. A wallet, a notebook, a lipstick rolled into the gutter. Her face was hollowed out with distress, the kind of look that comes from a morning falling apart all at once. People stepped around her without a second glance, each of them wrapped up in their own hurry, their own version of Leo's 9:55. Leo froze for half a second. His mind screamed at him to keep running. "You're going to be late. This is the one chance you've been waiting for." But something in his chest wouldn't let his legs move. He knelt down beside her. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" "Someone snatched my bag," she said, her voice breaking. "I think my phone fell out somewhere in all this. I have an important meeting in a few minutes, and now I don't even know what to do." "Don't worry," Leo said, already crouching to gather what he could reach. "Let's find it together, one thing at a time." The clock kept moving without him. 10 o'clock came and went. The exact moment he was supposed to be walking into the interview room, shaking hands, saying the opening line he'd rehearsed 100 times. Instead, he spent those minutes crouched on the sidewalk, gathering broken pieces of a stranger's morning. "I'm so sorry," she said, wiping her eyes. "You're missing something important because of me. I can see it. You're dressed for something. An interview?" Leo just smiled, warm and unhurried, like the interview had already stopped mattering. "It's okay. A job is just a job. There will be other chances, other doors. But being a decent human being when someone needs you, that matters more. You're safe now. That's what counts." She thanked him quietly and walked off. Leo checked his watch, 10:22, and kept walking toward the office anyway, more out of a need to see it through than any real hope. By the time he reached the office, it was 10:30. He walked up to the front desk, feeling the weight of it settle heavy in his stomach. "My name is Leo. I know I'm late for the 10 o'clock interview. I'm sorry. I don't have a good excuse, only a long story." The receptionist simply smiled. "Please, wait here." A few minutes later, he was led into a boardroom that went completely silent the moment he stepped through the door. The woman from the street was sitting at the head of the table, composed now, dressed sharply. "Everyone," she said, "I'd like you to meet Leo. He didn't just help a stranger this morning. He showed us exactly the kind of character we've been looking for at Apex Solutions." Leo stared at her, stunned. "You? That was you, this whole time?" "It was a test," she said. "We've had candidates walk past that same scene for weeks. Most didn't even slow down. You stopped and you stayed, even when it cost you something real. Skills can be taught, Leo. Integrity can't. You're hired." Standing there in that quiet room, he finally understood. Sometimes missing the moment you planned for is the only way to find the one you were actually meant for. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more unforgettable stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.